First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. One ticket for the divisional round remains. The finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. And off we go on this Monday night. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the replacement for Aaron Jones. Here's Josh. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Love. Looking downfield. That's
Come on, Musgraves. We need to. That was a long-ass animation.
For a first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that's good.
Just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Yeah, I was fucked. I was fucked.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's 1st and 10.
It's crazy,
and they're going to mark him. Crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Oh. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
Okay.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now a 3rd and 2.
And it looks got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Right back to him on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. Throw left side. That's Johnson. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw.
Yes, sir.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there.
Man.
Put away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
Oh yeah, that's a good lurk.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
It's a good lurk.
Making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. To the quarterback, But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on second down, Love.
Good catch, Reed. Oh my God.
On play action, Love. That's caught right side.
Let's go, Musgrave.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take. To throw is Love.
Gotta get that ball off.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw is Love. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here.
Let's go.
In between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw.
Oh, we need that. Good breakup, boy.
It's going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Damn.
Down, operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Love. That's into the hands of Emmanuel Wilson. And that's a...
It's just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Good catch, boy.
It's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Over the middle. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Love. Catch made there by Watson.
I was going to break that
And
one
he's brought
tackle.
down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Throwing is Love.
God.
Ball deep for the end zone.
Oh, he dropped
And
it.
this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult
Take my points.
defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Good break up.
Forcing third down. Throwing now from the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his... They'll look to throw again. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
I don't even see how I just gave that up like that.
Certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Back to the air one more time.
Yes, sir.
9 yards from the end zone for second down and goal. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws.
Themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently. And
that's a dot, man.
Is caught in the back of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect of harm's way. Live to play another down.
We'll go play action with Love. He'll be hit.
Pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Sorry, we get points out of this.
The 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. And he'll be forced. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, come on, McKinney.
Is smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he'll be out 3 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back in the
He's
end
that
zone.
fast.
That
Gotta
is gonna
remember that.
be
He is
hauled
fast.
in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants, they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll be set up.
Manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick throw, taken in. Down the left sideline. And he will go all
Love
the
it.
way. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw.
I threw it right to
That's
him.
going to be intercepted
I literally
in
threw
the
it right
end
to him.
zone. It's the Honey Badger, Tyron. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got... Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now he'll air this.
Yes, sir.
Deep for Hyatt.
I'll stay on feet.
And his offense is...
Top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs.
Come
And he
on.
powers his way. Here's 2nd and 2. Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
Oh, that's too
And
much of
gonna
a
be
float.
incomplete. 3rd down coming up. Love to throw.
Yes, heard that. Hold that ball, boy.
Bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now Jacobs.
When you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. A press.
Complete a high percentage of his passes, so can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
Money ball.
That is caught. What a throw. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They finally, From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Make that pick. Come on, why are you going for the swat? That's a big.
Clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He's got his man.
Must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd and a yard. Now the former Bill and Texan Devin Singletary.
I shouldn't have been on him. I never was supposed to be on whoever that was, and I think that was Jair.
Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and through. 1st and 10. Now, Love.
Come on, man. What the fuck, bro?
Off the play fake. Here's Love.
Dot.
You'll get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
And he'll get about 5. On 2nd down, Love. He's going to tuck it and go. Here's a handoff to Jacob. Absolutely nowhere. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that will get 3rd and long. Now Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first.
Take what you
It'll
get,
bring
man.
up 4th down. And this one online, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he's brought down right.
This man get good blocks. I don't know what it is, but he definitely get good blocks.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Taking off.
Come on.
He tried a good spot here. 2nd and a yard. That is caught downfield. 1st down. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll break
To pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for two.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Got his receiver on the...
But give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A second down throw for Love. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I don't know why I don't ever highball those. That's a high ball.
We'll have great... Right away, they'll set up to throw.
I was running to
Get
that.
that to the former volunteer.
Starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
I can't even tell you why that was wide open.
And he's in.
It's a dot.
Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. A pass taken in by Watson. And he'll be taking 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That complete to Jacobs.
And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing is Love. Oh, the pressure.
The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Able to do here on the scramble, fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively.
Good breakup, bro.
Just as the ball was arriving.
I was possession catching that and everything.
Back to the air, it's Love. This one complete.
Match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield. In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Love to throw it on 1st down.
Run, bro, run.
Again, And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Throwing on second down, Love.
Dot.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within
They're
one.
gonna be good for
And a
2.
two-point conversion.
Go big or go home.
His way with this group.
Love.
Man, why'd they stop?
Give them credit, they were going for the win, but it remains a 1-point deficit.
I ain't mad. I just don't like that he just stopped.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was a good shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike.
GG's.
Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Here's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Can't even be mad, bro. It just is what it is. Just is what it is.
So a road win here for the Giants as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Lambeau Field.